That was what I did when I started my YouTube channel, because I had no props, I had no equipment, I had nothing. Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Kimberly and this is Fading TV. If you're a returning subscriber and if you're new here, please subscribe and like. Also leave a comment below. Today's video is going to be about struggles of a creative, from creator to CEO. Now, if you're somebody that has been creating, putting out content, showing up on your feed and being out there, you probably won't know that you're building a brand for yourself, and eventually you'll become a CEO of your brand someday. So in this video, we're going to be sharing some struggles that relate to that could help you as well to navigate the waters. Let's go straight into it. Now, the first thing that I struggled with, because I like to use myself as an example, I love to share personal experiences, is building and believing in myself. Because sometimes you feel like your content isn't good enough until it actually gets out there. Yes, people see value in your content, but you don't see value. Now, the first thing you want to probably do is to remind yourself of why you started, find your passion, make fun out of what you're doing, and ensure that you are not just focused on the money aspect, you're also creating because you like to create. Don't forget that you also need to build yourself, not just in skills or getting certifications. You also need to ensure that your personality doesn't come in the way of your job. What do I mean by this? There are some people that are defensive, there are some people that probably do not like to have issues with clients and they want to prove that they are always right. It may affect your job in the long run because the client also wants to paint a picture for you and they want you to understand their pain points. They also want you to take correction and feedback when necessary. So you don't always want to be that defensive person that is trying to prove a point. So you need to work on yourself. If there's any personality traits that you see in yourself that you probably feel like you can work on, you can also try to do that and to ensure that you ask for feedback from your team internally. Let them tell you how you are, let them explain to you what things that they think that you need to work on, and also get feedback from friends and family. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is getting the right people to work with. Now, this applies to both clients and both your internal team, people that you want to outsource to, those people that you give jobs to do for you. It's your brand, so you have to trust other people at some point to do some things for you. You don't want to do everything. You don't want to be the one editing videos, doing graphics, doing the content creation. So what happens when you need to outsource and you can't find the right set of people? I've taken time to study the people that I work with, and I try not to get too angry or upset when they can't deliver, because you don't know how they struggle and you don't probably want to depend on one person. If one person can't do the job for you, what you can do is to ask around, see how you can leverage other people's strengths on the team, and by the time you are rest assured that these people can deliver on the job, you can split the job. And for those people that you feel like, oh, they're not delivering, they're not doing well, give them some time. And if you see that there's no improvement, there's no accountability, they're not responsible for their role, you probably want to take them out of the team, but have timelines, give them space to prove themselves. And for giving out jobs like maybe website design, you probably want to be sure that they can deliver on the job by starting with your own websites before you even bring them into your workspace or your groups or your teams. Like before you bring them into your work calls, your meetings for the month, ensure that they have delivered on the job appropriately, and then you can now tell if you can bring them in and also give them jobs to do for your clients, because you don't want to trust a client's job to somebody that you don't trust. Let them prove themselves at the beginning stage. The last thing I want to talk about is the aspect of getting the right tools and resources. Now, sometimes starting up, you don't have a lot of money, you've not made any money, so you probably want to just wait and save up some, but in the long run, you probably want to also work with what you have. If you have a phone, you have a small mic, you probably can start with that before you get other new tools or other devices that will probably work for you. You may not be able to afford a MacBook now, so you can buy a laptop that's affordable. You can also use a friend's laptop for the meantime for your editing, shoot your videos on your phone. If you need a tripod stand, there are people that rent these things. There are even people that have cameras that you can borrow from, and then you return. Probably want to give them a fee for maybe transport or whatever it takes for them to get the camera to you, right? That was what I did when I started my YouTube channel, because I had no props, I had no equipment, I had nothing. So I had to start with my phone. After some time, I started to use a camera that belonged to a friend, and then I'll just pay for his transportation and logistics and ensure that he's fine, he has eaten, and then I use the camera, and then I can edit the video using somebody on my team. In a case when they can't edit the video, I can then edit by myself or I'll source to somebody and pay a small fee. Now, you want to start from where you are. It doesn't matter what you have. You may probably be a student, you may be a young creator, you may even be somebody that has a 9 to 5 and you don't have time to sit down and do all these things, or you don't even have the money to buy tools and resources. But you can also invest in group collaboration. So if you want to pay for an app now, for example, monthly, you can partner with other people, 2 or 3 persons, and you guys subscribe monthly for the apps, for designs, for video editing, for email marketing, and then you guys split the bill and pay together. That's what I do for my Canva, because I can't afford Canva every month or even yearly. So I partner with 4 persons, and then we split the bill. By the time we come together, as probably like 1K you guys are paying. So you probably want to start like that. These are a few tips that I'm choosing to share in this session. We're going to continue this series, and I trust that the next one will be more impactful. But if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos like this, please leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to share with your friends. We're almost at 300 subscribers. Yay!